What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about XDC today. What's going on, XDC people? I don't know what you guys go by, but the XDC community, you know, I feel like I've gotten a lot of hate for talking about this thing going down, and where I've gotten the hate, by the way, was when we were up here. It was when we were up here. It was when we were up here. That's when all the hateful comments come in. But when we're moving down, nobody seems to want to talk. So I just find it funny. Since up here and throughout, I've been saying that we likely will go anywhere from about like 4.5 cents to the 5.6 cent range. And where did we actually buy? In my last video, I actually said that 4.5 to 5.6 range. My first video up here, I was saying 4.5 cents is what I was thinking. We're going to go below 6 cents, probably around 4.5 cents is what I said. And I say around 4.5 cents because I don't think that we have to bottom there. That's where the 618 is from this overall fib range. We could actually go even below that, down to about 4.2 cents, right? 4.18. But we did bottom yesterday, today, about 4 hours ago. We did bottom directly at 5.6 cents. We found a little low, and we've moved up since. Is this the bottom? Is it over? Are we going to continue moving up now? I don't think so. I doubt it. I do think that you go lower. XDC actually did just break below its 50 with that previous day, looking like it rejected the 50 actually. You are firmly entrenched in this kind of downward range in the RSI. If you are to go up, I very much think that you're not going to break the 50. It might just be a secondary rejection off it, and that will prompt you to go lower. And maybe, just maybe, you'll go below 4.5 cents. But you can check my videos, man. The last couple or few videos that I've made on this thing, I have been more or less saying the same range. I think my last video that I made, I was saying that we could bottom somewhere between here and 4.5. I want to say is what I said, something like that. So, yeah, somewhere in this range. We actually found a little low at the top of this range. To me, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense on a fib perspective. The reason I chose that is because if you look at a daily close here, you have support here, you have resistance here. It kind of makes sense from a price perspective, but we did break right through the 382. We are, coming, we came up above it now, and now we're back below it. I really do think that we could, in 21 minutes, if we close here, this could look like a rejection off of 382, and that would prompt us to go down to about the 618 likely. We could find support on the 0.5. It is possible. But I would say that the 618 is the likelier area. Normally, whenever you get this kind of double top, this double tap on the 236, which is exactly what you got here, you generally do see a move down to the 618. So I think that that's what's in store for this thing. If we look at it on a 4-hour basis here, shorter term time frame, oh man, actually RSI doesn't look bad. I mean, it does look bad. It does overall. We'll just look at the RSI itself. It does overall look like you're in this kind of downtrend, right? But to be fair, you do have bullish divergence presenting itself. And to also be fair, that divergence might have played out already with this move here. It did form back here, and it ended right here, and you actually moved above where it formed. So that does meet the standard quality for completing this divergence. It could go higher though. But again, even on this range, from the top to bottom on the smaller range, you went up to its 382, previous area that you found support here, and you have looking like you're wanting to reject it. Yeah, man, I don't know. Completely possible that we could go up from here as well, but I don't know about that, man. Let's see. Does look like nice bullish divergence. I will say that on the 4-hour, definitely does. But overall, this is kind of a weak looking RSI, so we very much could continue to go lower on a 1-hour basis here. If we're looking at it, let's see. 1 hour. What are we doing? You got lows. You've got hidden bearish divergence, man. Where, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Your high here is lower than these highs over here, and your RSI is higher, so that is hidden bearish divergence to a certain degree. But this tick in the RSI, this high, you are above that, so that's actually not too bad of a look. You are below the 50 on the long-term RSI. I think you probably do want to go lower. Probably. You don't have to. You could go up a little bit higher before you go lower, but let's see. Looking on the 15-minute. 15-minute was looking a little bit strong. Now it's looking like it wants to roll over. You had this nice kind of upward formation. It looks like you've just broken out of it, but you could go higher. Hard to say. Hard to say. If you do go higher, it won't be much higher. I don't think that this down move overall is done on a daily basis, It looks like it likes to move down, come up, go down, go up. Every single day up so far has been met with just downside, right? Upside here, downside, upside here, downside. So I do think, let's see, 15% on this day on a closing basis, 11% on this day on a closing basis, 4% on this day. We could have a 10% to 15% day on a closing basis. You could even have a bullish engulfing candle like you did the previous two times, but it hasn't been met with any good follow through. And ultimately, they all have been lower highs, and you can see that a little bit better on a 4-hour basis. So, is it possible that we go up from here? It is possible, especially with this bullish divergence. But if we do, guys, I don't think it's going to be too much of anything that's like incredible. Let's see here. I got a little fly. Where'd it go? There was a little fly there, but he's gone. Oh, he got on me, man. He gave me a kiss. From top here to bottom, if we move it up to the 382, right around there, that would still be a lower high. That wouldn't be too out of the question. It's possible, but we could also just as easily turn around from here. So we'll see. Time will tell. If we go up from here, don't hate me because we probably likely are not done with this downside overall. I do think that we will go anywhere from about these low closes at like 5.1 cents to potentially even lower than that, around like 4.5 cents. Right? You've got these lows here, and again, besides just the price action itself, which if you go back and you can see, this is a topping range right here. We've got the fibs from the low here to the high. We went all the way up. If we did that, the 618 is right around here, so we very much could find support on a previous area that was resistance. That wouldn't be too out of the question. It also wouldn't be out of the question if we went a little bit lower, down to the 0.69, right where this previous area of resistance was as well. So I would say, most likely I kind of am under the belief now that we will go anywhere from about, let's say, 4.6 to 4.2 cents, somewhere in that range. And it might not happen immediately. It might happen immediately. I don't have a time frame for this. It could happen, over the next couple weeks, even over the next month or so. Who knows? But it looks like this thing is working its way methodically to the downside. Let's look at it on a weekly real quick. You did get out of your overbought zone with last week, right? You have 3 days, 21 hours left in this week. I do think that you're going to see the beginning. You probably will within the next 4 weeks, maybe even sooner than that. Within the next 4 weeks, though, I feel pretty confident that you will see price go to around this area, because this is a previous area of resistance, support. So it seems significant enough to me. Also, if we take this top to bottom here, let's see. Yeah, the 382, man, it's right there. So that definitely lines up. I do think that this will go below 5 cents. Don't hate me because you ain't me. I'm not trying to hate on anybody's coin here. I want everybody to make money, man. But I don't know too much about XDC. I'm finding more and more things out. I do think it's a legitimate project. I do think that it has a bright future in store from it. If we take it from the top to the bottom here, you can see prices that are at 36 cents, 79 cents, even above $1.50. I'm serious. It can. By the end of this bull market, it's totally possible. Is this thing a 100xable coin? Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at it. I forget, man. XDC. Number 47, maybe not, but maybe 831 million. If it was to 100x, that'd be worth $83 billion. Yeah, it's a 100xable coin from the current price even. But if it goes lower, if it goes down to about 4.6 cents, that number only becomes more likely, and likely you even get above a 100x. But is a market cap under $100 billion possible, especially for something that is being implemented by the UK Parliament? Yeah, it's definitely possible. I would say so. I don't really know if I have anything else to say other than I think we're going down in the meantime. Man, look at this. Wow. Look at how bad of a monthly candle that is, man. Wow. That is dramatic. Dude, you opened up. You went up 50% and you gave it all back. It's a new, man, we're halfway through the month. You did that in the course of like 2 weeks. And you got a lot of volume, bro. That is not encouraging. Definitely not encouraging. I don't think that you go lower. I don't think that you form lower lows, but you might form a higher low, right? Which gives you like all the way down. You could even go below 4 cents. That's possible too. Previous area that you found support over here and resistance over here, that's right at about 3.2 cents. You could go lower than my current projections, though I very much would expect that you will see respect on this 6-1. Oh, Man, maybe you do go lower. Oh, maybe you do. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Let's see. I don't know, man. You don't have there's not I feel more comfortable taking the more immediate fib right here. On a monthly it doesn't look as good, that's for sure. Let's see this actually. Let's do this. So from here, the 382 right there, beautiful, right? That's right at like 5.22 cents. You could go, it's not completely impossible. It actually happens quite often that you do go slightly below the 382. You could even go to this point 0.5 overall. I don't know. Maybe you do find a bottom that's a little bit higher. I don't know, man. I don't like that as a bottom. Hard to say. Hard to say. From a monthly perspective, you guys, this actually looks worse than I was giving it credit for. But hard to say. Really hard to say. Even if you went all the way down to 3.6 cents, even if you went all the way down to 3.2 cents, that's still a higher low. You still wouldn't be in trouble. And that might not happen this month. That might happen next month. But I would think within the next 2 months, you see some kind of price. At this point, I'm inclined to believe that you go below 4.5 cents. At the bare minimum, I would expect that you find support on this 0.5 line, which is right at this monthly close, right at these previous areas of support, previous area of resistance, which, that's around 4.3 cents. So that's the line to watch. If you break that line, which is this more momentary kind of from low to high here, that is where this sweet pocket is between the 618 and the 0.69. If you do break through this, if you break through the 6.9 especially, you likely will see the 618, which is prices below 4 cents, which, by the way, it's not a bad thing, guys. That only makes your 100x possibility. I mean, man, if you went to 3.6 cents from here, you could be looking at a 200xable coin. Okay, so that's not a bad thing to go that low. And when I say 200xable, I don't mean from here. I mean from the price whenever it's down there. So it's just another opportunity to buy more at cheaper prices and sell more at the same prices that they would have gone to, but with more fodder in your bag. I don't know what word to use. More stock in your coin purse. I don't know. Anyways, guys, if you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, feel free to leave me a rude comment whenever we have a green day that you probably bought into. So yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.